So my other question I would ask you guys too is just that, you mentioned that you guys are in a van. Are you guys driving yourselves? Or do you have
no, well, we have 3 guys with us. The straight
edge brigade.
Yeah. The straight edge brigade.
Yeah.
Really? They all,
Our whole crew is straight edge.
Are they straight edge or are they just young? Are they
No,
just
they're
straight edge.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
And it's
good
a
for driving.
coincidence.
And then
That's perfect. You have to worry about designated driver because you have 3.
Not us.
Yeah. I drove the van from Canada to. I'll do the first part of the tour and I'll do the last drive of the tour because they all go home. So.
Oh, okay.
So, yeah, no, I like to drive.
Yeah, I would too. You get to see.
You know what? It freaks me out. I don't like other people driving me.
Yeah, because then you're not in control.
It makes me uncomfortable.
Wow, so that's cool that you guys are doing that too. It's kind of like you guys are still kind of just doing it, like doing it yourselves.
Whatever it takes. That's basically our motto.
That's very, very. It's very impressive.
Yeah,
at this point to see you guys just getting out there and still doing it. And another question. You guys obviously had a rough year with losing your father, who was your manager, and obviously your dad. So you're always in our thoughts for that. And how are you guys? Having to get you obviously have new management because he was managing your career. And do you think, I guess, he's probably looking down, smiling on what you guys are doing? Have you guys found that, like, has it been a super hard adjustment with that?
Well, I think initially, there wasn't a thought in our minds that we were ever going to say, we're not going to be a band anymore because of it. I know that he probably would be pretty pissed off,
right? Yeah.
If that was the case, because he worked really hard to do a great job to get us where we are.
He was really the usher of your career. It was, everybody always knew that your dad was kind of behind you guys.
Yeah, for sure. I think we sort of realized how much work he actually did. Like for a while, before we got some new management. I mean, my mom is still in the management team. She's doing Canada.
Momager.
Yeah, she manages in Canada and all that stuff. But it was really hard. We were 3 people were doing the job of one man, and it was like you really realize the sacrifices and all the responsibility and like all the people that you talk to and contacts and all this stuff. And it definitely it's been a little bit of an adjustment, but it hasn't been drastic. I mean, we're still here, we're still dedicated to doing whatever, and there was never a thought in our minds that we were gonna not.
Right, it's almost like you're respecting his memory even more by keep going.
Yeah, absolutely. He would have definitely wanted it that way, and I mean, we played a show, the last show that he had booked before he passed away, like 2 weeks after he had passed away, and we flew to LA, and it was hard, but it was like we knew that it was we had to at least honor his final commitment
the work
to the
that
band.
he did. Yeah. Sure, that's great.
That was definitely strange.
It was very strange, yeah, very strange, but. It was a good show, and it was cathartic.
Right.
It was sort of our first step in being able to say, we can do this.
Right. Yeah. And that's probably, it was a big first step to take.
Absolutely.
It was always what do they say? A 1,000,000-mile journey starts with 1 step. So that's
absolutely.
I never want to walk 1,000,000 miles again.
Me neither. I wouldn't either. Right. It's not unless you're in some very comfortable Rockport ugly shoes.
Yeah.
So what are you guys gonna do after the soon to be fabled ICP Coolio tour? What's next? Are you guys going to work on the follow up for In the Black? Or
we have some tours coming down the pipe. A couple tours that we're working on right now. Support tours is going to be awesome. But I mean, nothing that we can talk about right now. Right. But I think people just need to keep checking back. And we'll make some good announcements pretty soon.
Yeah, we'll be busy for the rest of the year.
It's definitely going to be, I think people are going to be like surprised again, which I'm really excited about.
Wow. We're already surprised now. So,
all the surprises.
Keeping us interested. So for you, look like you have some tattoo work that's in the process there.
Yeah, actually, it's a friend of mine, Bart, from North Carolina. He actually partially owns one of the venues down there, and his tattoo shop is right beside with the venue that we frequent there in Jacksonville, North Carolina. But it's supposed to be right now. You can't really tell what it is, but it's a portrait of a bus.
I can tell. I can see it.
It's an eagle though, which is my favorite kind of bus. They stopped making them in the 90s.
Why is it your favorite?
Because they're the most comfortable.
Right.
And then it's mixed in with kind of a traditional, so it says "Tour Till Death."
I like that.
It was supposed to. It was supposed to be kind of like a spoof on those like silly sailor tattoos. Right. That are like never coming home.
Right. Yeah, always living on the road, and that's what makes me think of true till death. Obviously, straight edge
tour till death.
I'm sure that your crew probably likes that sentiment because they're
probably
edge.
like, what? Where are the X's?
Yeah, exactly, because it has that. It looks really cool.
Yeah,
I was
it's nice.
interested in see.
So hopefully I get it finished in the next little while. I think I heard that we're actually going to be going to that area of Jacksonville on the ICP tour.
So you might be getting some
come out and bring stuff.
Yes, I'm crossing my fingers that that I get to get it finished.
I always, whenever I get a tattoo, I hate when it's like in the stages of not being done or the ink, the color's not done, or it's just the outline. I'm always like, I want to hurry up and get it done. I hate unfinished
That's
stuff.
the problem with being on tour because I always get tattooed when I'm on tour. So it's definitely difficult. One of these days, I'm just gonna have to be like, okay, well, I'm just gonna fly down there.
Right. Do you have any kitty? Do you have a kitty tattoo? Do you have any
I do. It's on my back.
Oh, you do. You have a kitty tattoo.
I don't want to. You'd have to see my butt though.
Right. You don't want to show us your butt.
Yeah.
And then if you got up to show us, people would think you were gonna fart like Dillinger Escape.
My ass is not camera ready. Not today.
Mine isn't either. So good. I'm with you there, sister. So, anything else that you guys want to talk about with the new album? This is like an open forum. You can say whatever you want or don't want to say. It's up to, just here's your chance. It's almost like the end of the Howard Stern show when here's a plug, do whatever you want, say whatever you want.
It's cool.
Yeah.
Buy it.
We like it.
Yeah. Woo. I think there's something on this album for everyone though. In the Black is for any kind of heavy music lover or, guitar driven music fan. I think there's something on there for everyone.
Yeah. I think it's just in looking back, from all of our albums, I think it's our most surprising work. I mean, we've got some of the best reviews of our careers on this album, and basically whatever people have thought in the past, whatever biased opinions they have about Kittie, they're definitely, I think, shattered on this album. And I advise people to at least go out and take a listen, because I know people have certain opinions and ideas about what we're about. And, that's 10 years on, we're a completely different band now. And we're just trying to, redefine who we are and recarve out our niche and be evolved and, play age appropriate music, because, we're grown ass women now. So,
Do you, and here's something I had mentioned this to you before, actually. I don't think a lot of people, because, fan bases change. People grow up, they're fickle. I think maybe a lot of people might not remember that. I think it was, what year did you do Ozfest? Did you do 2000?
It was 2000, yeah.
I remember the off dates at Irving Plaza, Disturbed opened for Kittie.
Yes.
And now you see it, I think David Draymond and those guys should take Kittie up and return the favor.
We would absolutely love to.
Again, we will tour with anyone.
Yeah.
If I had,
obviously, right?
If we could get taken out by every band that is now huge that opened up for us, it would be amazing. We
would have 2 years straight of touring. It would be great.
Literally,
you guys would be probably be on huge tours the entire time.
Pretty much every band that we've taken out is now huge.
Who are some of the other ones?
Killswitch Engage.
Yes, Killswitch Engage and Poison the Well and Kittie. I remember that tour.
Shutters Fall.
Yep.
Yeah, I remember that. And that was 2002, wasn't it? Yeah, it was that summer. I'm trying to think who else.
Papa Roach.
Yeah. Probably Nickelback.
Nickelback too.
They didn't open on a tour, but they were the band before us at a radio show.
Wow.
It was we were headlining the weirdest lineup ever.
Get Up
actually,
Kids.
It was us. We were headlining, and then the Get Up Kids were main support, and Nickelback was opening the show.
Whoa, that's a weird cross section of music fans right there.
We've had Good Charlotte open for us. Jimmy Eat World on the same show. Who else? So many weird bands.
That's pretty, and it's like, wow, thinking of all those bands that have opened for you guys. But it's weird because God Forbid always says that a lot of the metal bands that opened for God Forbid have gotten big, like Trivium and Avenged Sevenfold. A lot of those bands.
We've had Trivium open for us on that one show in Massachusetts. Remember that? And Machine Head. And
I don't remember.
Yeah, it was that one.
I think it's time for
the
Kittie
Palladium.
Not like you guys need it. I'm just saying. I think that you guys have a lot of favors in your back pocket that you could probably play those cards, because
would love it. Would totally love it.
I was making a joke the other day. The one guy that manages Fall Out Boy, is Bob.
Who was in the Step Kings.
Yeah. We took the Step Kings out on like 3 tours, literally. And I'm like, you know what, Bob?
Hey, Bob, where's Pete Wentz?
Yeah, you need to at least like put us with somebody, man.
Gym Class Heroes or something, right? Even though that doesn't really fit, obviously. But
we are going out with ICP, so I mean,
okay, so
it doesn't matter about the fit.
With Kittie, everyone fits. Obviously,
absolutely. We try our best.
I really think that, like I said, hey, Dave Draymond, if you're watching, I think you guys should call. You should call Kittie,
please,
and take them out on the road. I think it's the least that they can do. Seriously,
that would be really
not
cool.
Like you guys need it, but you know,
we would love it.
Hey,
it would be
full
nice.
circle. It's full circle.
Absolutely.
I think it'd be fun. Those guys are really nice.
I think it would be interesting, like the Coolio ICP Necro Cottonmouth Kings tour.
Yeah.
There'll be a lot of weed, a lot of Fago, a lot of clown makeup.
Oh God.
You know, you guys should just come out and wear corpse paint and be like, but you're not clowns, you're just wearing corpse paint, so it's even makes you more metal to be black metal.
We're already formulating plans. We're gonna get ridiculous on this tour. It's gonna be great.
Well, I'm sure all of your fans and all the people watching will be excited to see that. Thanks for coming by, guys.
Thank you so much for having us.
And good luck on the tour and everything that happens after.
Oh, thank you very
much.
Thank you.
All right. That's it. We're signing off. You've been watching Kittie on The Creep Show.